So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. From 18 feet away. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Outside Dang. Off target with his 3. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And he gets it to go. James has got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Whiteside, the pass to Dragic. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. It's LeBron with the drive. And again, LeBron missing. And now here comes Dang, leading the break.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Cavaliers ahead. They finish off the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. And now the third quarter about to get going. The Heat trail by 9. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. And it's Dragic in the 1 spot.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
No good from Wade.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Here's Dragic from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 8. And it's sent back by Bosch. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. It's stolen by Dragic. Wade kicks to Dang. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
Gosh, I just got that.
Taking 2 shots. No free throws good from Luol Deng. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
And the Miami Heat have finished in the top 2 spots or better in each of the years the big 3 were in town. Last season that changed as they would end up 10th in that Eastern Conference.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. Back to Thompson. And stolen by Whiteside. There's the triple. Another miss by Dang. And for the Heat, once the bullies of the Eastern Conference, they had a lot of trouble keeping up with other Eastern Conference teams.
Kevin, they finished 25 and 27 against the rest of the conference. Played under 500 against the East at home, which really negated their chances for the playoffs.
Cleveland leading by 4. Shumpert dishes to Thompson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got 6.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
And the Heat call time here. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for LeBron. And then for Miami, Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. To the inside. Here's Whiteside. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
It's Thompson off the drive. And the shot is good. 8 points for him.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Here is Love, following the three by Miami that went in. Shumpert passes to Love. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Well, you look back at the 2015 Heat, and the injuries are what probably brought that team down. We can go from Chris Bosh with the debilitating blood clot on his lung and on and on and on. The loss, of course, which was not an injury, of LeBron James. There are a lot of moving parts with that team.
And that's a great point, Kevin. If you take any star off a team, things are going to get difficult. It was impressive that the Heat still managed to stay competitive once Bosh went out.
Pass to McRoberts. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Miami also making a switch. Stoudemire's checked in.
You know, Bosh was the big injury hit for the Heat, but they had a lot of other injuries as well. I mean, had to use 31 different starting lineups last season, and 20 different players started at least one game.
Mozgov with the steal. And Fry kicks to Dellavedova. Shot's good. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
And injuries are something that you can't plan for, but you can prepare for them. And hopefully the Heat can avoid injury woes this season. If they can, they at least have players who have been through that struggle last year.
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Smith checked in for Cleveland.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
An even 3-on-3 break. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Goran Dragic. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut now to just 3 on the bucket from Stoudemire.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
They retain possession, and the foul called on Joe Johnson. For Cleveland, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And he knocks down the first one. Mozgov hits them both. Now Richardson. Here's Winslow. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And offensively, a great show for the fan. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Cleveland leading by 5. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Pass to Bosch. Stolen by Thompson. Down low. Here's Smith. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 3 assists in the game. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And there's the call on Bosch. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Irving's checked in. And Miami with a change here, too. Dragic is checked in. The Heat trail by 7. Wade, good.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Stolen by Bosch. Wade on the wing. Wide open look. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And it's Wade penetrating. Here's the break. Here's Irving. And it's blocked by Whiteside. In transition, here comes Miami. Let's go. Miami no good on that time either.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage. He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Timeout called, the Heat. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And you think, I think he just wants to get everybody back.
I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
The feed to Irving. It's stolen by Dragic. To the middle. And the dunk by Bosch.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
He throw good, Smith.
Two shots.
J.R. Smith hits them both.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.